Hello and welcome to this new video where I want to show you how I created this beautiful fellow, the Undead Mayan Warrior, one of the enemies of our game. I'll take you in a speed run, so to speak, through the whole process of creating it. We started with this guy here. This is Joe, our assistant, and served as reference model how to create a skull, a human skull, basically. And also this book, Anatomy for 3D Artists. This was a great help. It's a great book. It shows the bone structure and muscle structure of the human body, and also goes into great detail about each part, as well as showing the difference between the female and male body. I can't recommend this book highly enough. It is beautiful, great reference. I also did some doodles of how I imagined this character to look like. This is all programmer art, as you can see. I wanted to have some idea what I'm going for first before I go into 3D programs and start actually modeling stuff. And then I also drew some references of the skull that you can see here. I used Creator for that. And I like this one a lot. Maybe I'll make another version that makes it into the game, the smoking skull. But this is the one I settled with in the end, and I also drew the side version, so it is easier for me to model the skull in Blender. So I started off with just a cube and added a subdivision modifier with 3 subdivisions on each side. And then I went straight into the sculptor room and first made sure that I got the overall shape correct, and then got into further detail later on. So I moved on and on until we got something like a skull. I just hope no dentist sees this. I used the Wacom Cintiq 16 Pro, I believe it's called. I got this tablet off eBay pretty cheap. The panel is 4K resolution, but I think this is overkill for a 16-inch panel because software's UI elements will be way too tiny in 4K. So I set this to, I think it's at HD actually even. But actually, you don't really need this. Small tablet without a screen would have worked as well. I'm just a gadget nerd and I like playing with this stuff. Here you see me modeling the body, and actually the process is very similar or even the same as the skull, because I just used cubes for all the body parts and I applied subdivision modifiers onto each part. Then I moved on to sculpt the muscles in the sculpt room in Blender, and I took my sweet time in it because that was great fun. I think I placed muscles at parts where no muscles should be, but I think I wanted to go for something for a muscular guy, and I think the model delivers that idea. Afterwards, I went into 3D Code and retopologized the whole mesh using 3D Code's Autopo tool. And this is really necessary because I think at this stage, the model in Blender had about 3 million polygons, something like that. And this is just not suitable for our game engine or any game engine, I guess. I tried to reduce or modify the topology even further manually, but honestly, I don't really know all the tools too well in 3D Code. I'm still learning. And here you see me creating a normal map of the high resolution model and bake it into a texture so that we can apply this normal map onto the low resolution model later on, because otherwise we would not have all the detail retained from the sculpt that we carefully did in Blender. And I also used 3D Code to give the model a new UV set so it is not as messy. And then in Render Room, also 3D Code, by the way, we created a new light so we could actually use this light baking tool of 3D Code to bake lighting into textures. And then we could just use those textures, apply it onto the model, create a new layer, and paint with the blending mode set to color on top of the light maps. Because remember, our engine does not support dynamic lighting at all. Really old school stuff. And then, of course, add a bunch of other layers and give the model a real texture. I used the book Animator's Survival Guide that is really popular and well known among animators. And I created a photo of this walk cycle reference, got it into Blender and animated the reference sheet so that the key positions are at the frame numbers that I want them to be. And then I tried to pose the model as close to the reference as I could for each of the key positions. That is actually easier said than done, because as you will see in just a second, even if I try my best, the walking is really stiff, but that should be enough for now. Also, you see that the legs clip through the pants. So due to time constraints, I did not bother giving the pants correct weight painting. It should be something that I should improve in the future. So here we are in the game, and this is the Mayan temple we're about to enter, and in the distance you can see two of the undead warriors we created that I just showed you. It's pre alpha at this point, but let's see. Oh my god, this okay, yeah, those two are dead. Okay, two more. Let's see. Yeah, you can see that they clip into each other. There is no collision between the two. That is about to change. Also, the attack, when they attack us, we don't take damage just yet. Oh, let's see what's here. Oh, more of them. Okay. Let's go there. Oh no, we came from there. Oh my god! Ah! Yeah, maybe I changed to the debug view so we can take. Where is he? Closer look. Oh, yeah, we don't render ourselves at the moment. Actually, there is no player model. we haven't modeled any. This is the attack animation. I don't know if this is. Oh my god, this is almost not free for children, I think. But at least you can somewhat get the idea how much effort I put into modeling the butt. But this is the final model. You also see the feet. He has taken great care about keeping the nails clean, so definitely going to the nail shop from time to time. I'm particularly proud of the headpiece actually. I really like the feathers. We can probably see them better when he's not in an animation. Yeah, that's just broad strokes. Yeah, that's the idle animation. He just looks around from time to time. Hello, hello. Also, yeah, that is a part you didn't see in the Speedup modeling process. Also added the spine here, because that is something I forgot initially, because otherwise the head would just float, or the skull would just float above the body, and then I realized, oh, I need a spine to attach the skull to the body. And also you can see this is not the texture you saw in the video, because I redid the whole thing again, because I was not happy with it. Yeah, but let's go on. So at this point we already know there is one guy here. And as you can see, we definitely need some more hit animations. I just shot him and there was no feedback. That's pretty unsatisfying. Hello? Hi, let's be friendly. Let's talk this out. Oh my god, I'm a real gamer. I'm a real gamer. And also something that is actually funny. It's the first thing when I sent this build to a friend. He said, hey, the first thing he told me, you can snipe the enemies with the shotgun. And he's right. I mean, we have some fallout applied. But if you just shoot long enough, yeah, and it's probably not realistic. Alright, I think at this point everyone is dead. And we are the king now. Yeah, and this will be another topic of another video. The whole sound design, the sound programming. That is something I had nothing to do with. This is entirely something one of our programmers or other programmers did, as well as lighting stuff. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about, I guess. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to have more details how the process worked, the modeling process, texturing in 3D code, how the interoperability, I guess, between 3D code and Blender works, just let me know, then I will make a more detailed video about that. And yeah, so far, thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.